Ah, shit. Wow.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an evidence of moment. Pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Good shit, mate.
This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
First carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Ball carrier.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Joe Mixon looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
As Sanchez on the punt here as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. On 1st down, Wilson.
Good pass.
Completion here to Claypool. And they'll get this down to the 10. That puts them in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
1st down and goal to go.
Geis, they'll try to run it. And we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Jaguars 7, Colts nothing.
Good shit, man.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Gain of 11 on the play.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play there for Indy. 47 yards.
First down, Colts.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last
That's my
week,
fault.
and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Good pass.
That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd down.
Damn.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
That nigga found you from your shit, boy.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line.
Oh, so I missed you.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come
That
at you
nigga
from
won the
all
game
angles,
check.
and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So out comes Justin Rohrwasser in the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Rohrwasser's trailing. It's 7-3. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old big
Oh,
but
that's
don't break
fucking
approach.
bad, bro.
Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So we can get up.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Great.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The end result, 21 yards.
Certainly no
This shit
settling
big.
into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Here's Wilson. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Oh, good shit.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And this carries into the end zone.
Lord, I just gotta get through this quarter, boy.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
10 at their own 19-yard line.
Okay.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Mixon. And he's got room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Looking for Campbell downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell.
What up, Playboy?
11th touchdown of the year.
Hey, what's up with
The
you?
Colts have got it back to a one-score game.
Bro, what the fuck, bro? I did, but I gotta listen. I gotta wait till my money get back so I can pay the joint.
Watch a movie called The Lie. That's all I gotta say.
The Lie?
The Lie.
Are you talking about with the girls were on trip or whatever?
Into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, like they were in the car on the trip or something.
31-yard line.
And somebody told them something or whatever, but they didn't tell the whole truth, whatever. So shit started from that.
Nah. This is a different movie. Nah, this is something different. It's called The Lie. Watch.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I want. Watch a movie called The
Jaguars
Lie.
come to the line to start their
Well, shit,
next
I could watch that on
And
the
you
whistle
know,
on the fire
there's
stick.
certainly a lot of football left to play. We're
It's
not
called The
into
Lie.
December yet, but right
Okay.
now where we stand, they're in first place in their division.
What's
looking
it
really
about?
good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those
Just watch it.
early holiday shoppers?
Okay.
Are you one of those
Can't
guys
tell you
that
much
you
about it, just watch it.
Because
All right.
I think about
All
what
right.
every team has on their holiday shopping list
My
right
bad.
now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Fucking pass, man.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Geis. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Well, the 2nd down throw on target, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Back to the ground game now with Geis. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal. As some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
First, bro, did you try to throw a fucking alley, bro?
This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
We trying to run the damn clock down. You can't toss the damn alley. Hey, man. Nah, nigga, ain't no A, man. We could have lost. No, we couldn't. Yeah, but them niggas
Here's Joe
was
Mixon
digging.
as they start
Those
on the
niggas
ground.
was ass, yo.
And he
I'm
stopped
about here.
immediately there.
You done?
Officially no
I'm
gain on the
tired.
play.
Yeah, bro, I figured, bro. I seen that way you was
Those are
playing.
the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to
They
continue
guys
to
have
swarm
been
the
talking about,
football.
yeah, nigga, I just gotta get the one more quarter.
Can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some
That was like the
takeaways
most
as well.
boringest game
So
ever,
after
bro.
the run for no gain, here's 2nd and
See,
10.
that shit was intense to me. Nigga had to keep switching on fucking greens over there, bro. Nigga got 37 points. That was the nigga that kept running behind the screen, though, right?
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. As a quarterback, but that's
You ain't yourself without a Snickers. I know. I'm going anywhere.
Second year, as you noted, on the job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
I didn't do it first.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And that going to be incomplete.
No double rep. That shit did not happen.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops
I just
and
walk right
forcing
up to
them
the
into
wheel.
at least a long field goal situation.
There's a phone getting that double rep.
2nd and 10.
Is that what it is?
Wilson again. He's gonna
Dig
air
it.
one
Look, I almost got double rep too. That shit went to the Nike joint.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Lambeau to add on the extra point.
First when we sleep, we'll hit them
And Lambeau now after
duels.
the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Yeah, I can't make it, yo.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
The Jaguars take over.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
3-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And the return will stop right around the 25. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook.
The pass.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded just inside the 20. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Check 14. Look left.
To throw again, Wilson. Looking for Chark again. This time he's got him. Touchdown, Jaguars! Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And a route is on here in this first half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 44-yard line.
Second and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
The tackle by
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
at the 44-yard line.
We ain't giving up nothing today. Hey, alert. Mike's 50. Well up.
It's Geis on the counter. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
1st and 10 at the 15.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. This is Geis, and he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Allen Robinson. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are pouring it on. Lambo on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score, Jaguars 42.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. They'll run with Mixon. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on third down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson able to hit his target, Claypool. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Demarius Randall. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. The 30, 10, and finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Albert Okuebunam was the target there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Wilson into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 18. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And the Jags are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Albert Okuebuna. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Jaguars 49, Colts 9. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive.